You knew the risks when you decided to drive drunk. There could be a crash. People could get hurt or killed. But that didn't stop you, did it? You knew you could get arrested. You could incur huge legal expenses, and you could possibly even lose your job. You were well aware of the consequences of driving drunk. But one thing's for sure. You were wrong when you said it was no big deal. Drive sober or get pulled over. This message brought to you by NHTSA.
Blog Talk Radio.
Goldilocks Productions provides professional internet, TV, and radio shows in the spiritual and New Age genre.
Enjoy this presentation of the Jimmy Mack Healing Show.
Hey everybody, it's Jimmy Mack coming to you live with the Jimmy Mack Healing Show. We're out of the Tampa Bay, St. Pete, Clearwater area, the west coast of Florida. Gosh, we had some incredible thunderstorms late today, 5, 6, 7 in there, and I mean it was on the level of hurricane. So pretty amazing stuff sweeping through. Thank God it's at least short in duration always. The joke about our weather in Florida, of course, is if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes, it'll change. So we're happy everybody's here tonight. By all means, call in live. You can always listen on the link. A lot of folks do that. If you're calling in, it's 713-955-0594. Of course, you want to press 1 to raise your hand. And every week we really endeavor to give you both healing and intuitive messages from Spirit, of course. And so I always like to have a co-guest, co-host, as I would call it, every week. And so we got a great lineup coming up for you as well in September. If you aren't already on our mailing list, it's a TGI Wednesday. It's a weekly newsletter. In there are affirmations and audio and video and comics and a little bit of everything. And so you definitely want to sign up for that. You can email us info@jimmymackhealing.com. We'll gladly put you on that mail list. Again, it's once a week, and it mainly has the schedules of appearances and audio and video and a lot of different things going on, of course. And we want to encourage you and keep you pumped up going through life in all areas as well. And so we're excited about a lot of great things coming up, one of which we have an audio, and it's nicknamed Head to Toe by my lovely social media dynamo, Sandy Benninger. We love her. And it's really a healing audio MP3 we're fixing to record, and it really starts out at the head and goes all the way to the toes. So anybody with illness, disease, disorder, aches and pains that seem to never go away, that's what's really, I think, going to do the trick. And so we work on a lot of these audio MP3s for up to a year or so and wait for Spirit to bring in the right words and the word tracks and also the clearing and the energy that are behind that as well. So welcome to the show. By all means, remember, if you're listening to the link, you want to call in live, 713-955-0594. The last Tuesday of every month is our resident trans medium, Reverend Debbie Dienstbier. We love her. She gives messages from Spirit. Often also, they're not only from your loved ones who've crossed over from the heavenly plane, but even perhaps your pets as well. So we're excited about her being here. How are you tonight, Reverend Debbie? Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Yeah, wasn't that a wonderful rain we had?
Wow, a rain. I thought we were going to just flood and float away, honey. I drove past your house area and it was flooding.
I know, inside my house.
Right. Oh, my God.
Like a water fall out of the light fixture in the third bedroom. And all of a sudden I see a river on the floor.
Oh my.
I turned the light on to make sure that's where it was coming from.
Yeah, I drove past your house and the car was making wake like a boat. So
Oh,
I knew, gosh, you might have to really look out for some stuff. Well, you got a lot of great support people. We got some people that are going to get that fixed up for you, honey.
I
So
know.
without
I'm
question, you know.
I had to laugh. I just moved
Yeah.
the light fixture.
Love it. Gosh. Well, it's all good, honey.
Liquid sunshine,
Right?
Yeah.
What has been going on? Tell folks what's been going on. I mean, do we have like a full moon? We had a meteor shower. It was the end of Mercury retrograde. It's just been a giant show, right?
It's been wonderful. One change after another. We're all definitely having our awakenings and getting pulled up to the line, and it hasn't been feeling very comfortable going through all these changes. But boy, when we arrive to that wonderful glory place, it's going to be grand. So it's all worth it.
I hope so.
Believe it or not.
I hope so. Well,
I know.
We're excited about that.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people, the joke is, I know the Lord won't give me more than I can handle, but I think we're about there. So.
Yeah, I can quit trusting us so much, right?
Right. Hey, tell folks how to get a hold of you, honey. You got a beautiful church service every week too, a gorgeous setting. What's the best Facebook URL that they can look stuff up and even see the pictures? Also, if they want to get a private reading, go deeper. Also about your Gmail, of course, and then your phone number, honey.
Okay, well, Gmail is spiritualdeb@gmail.com. And then on Facebook, Wings of Grace Spiritual Center Church. We're on Indian Rocks Beach, and we meet at 3:30 every Sunday. And it's a wonderful gathering there on the beach in the church. And my number is 727-433-3896.
Love that. And I've even remember you have little pets, little doggies that come to the church service to get healings as well.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
And even a doggie in particular that gives the healings, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Reverend Angel Joy, the assistant.
Reverend Angel Joy. I love that. I had to tease her master owner pet, I should say, Reverend Healer Joy's pet, who gosh, it's like that dog has been around for 100 years, right?
Oh yeah, she's 6.
I love it.
And
she's smart as a whip too.
Yeah, actually she is the boss over Sherry.
Is the boss? Sherry, I believe that.
The dog said she had to be the boss. That's what she told the pet communicator.
I love that.
She had to be.
I love that. Hey, we're going to get to the phones here in a second. Folks, you got to dial in. I know we got a lot of people on the URL and listening, of course. You want to message tonight, you're going to want to dial in 713-955-0594. Be sure to press 1 so that Reverend Tiffany recognizes you. 678 is our first caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, Sophia, calling from Georgia.
Hi, Sophia. How are you tonight, honey?
I'm great. How are you?
Well, I'm good. I'm happy to talk to you live and be on the show. It's fantastic. Do you have a particular challenge or something you'd like to ask Reverend Debbie about in spirit?
Sure. Does she need a specific area or just...
I like when people... She doesn't, but I like when people do that, honey. If you grab relationships or work or, should I move to Houston or, narrow it down, that would be a dream.
Okay, let's narrow it down to transitioning out of corporate America.
Yay!
There you go. Ding, ding, ding.
Oh. Well, it's funny because you have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Okay? Mm-hmm. And there is a grandmother here in spirit with you that is working in the world of spirit to help and assist you. And she says, you make the best ringleader anybody could ask for. If there's someone to get a job done, you're the one that we should call. And she knew from when you were a little girl that you're going to do great things. And she says, your life is just beginning. She said, you've always known of the spiritual gifts that you hold. And I feel that the month of October and November, there's a lot of wonderful new doors opening up for you. And everything's happening very rapidly, very quickly, like dominoes falling over and hitting the next one and the next one and the next one. Everything seems like it's going to be a chain reaction in your life. And I feel that you're well on your way. Even though you don't feel like it because you still have one foot in the corporate world, they're still getting rid of all the loose ends. I'm seeing all these little strings hanging around you that you have to tie things up to get done with it to move forward. Do you understand?
Yes.
But that doesn't mean let them keep putting more stuff on your plate.
Does that help, honey?
Because they will. And yes, there's a new direction, and you are going to be so at peace living in your spiritual self and being out of the rat race that you're going to wish you would have done it sooner, but it's all in divine right timing, and I feel this is your time to shine. So good for you. God bless you.
Oh, dear. Thank you. Thank you so much.
That's awesome.
And Jimmy
feels like maybe about it feels like about 90 days out too, honey. It's not very far off, so
it's
almost like you could
but hey, I'll
certainly
take
by
it.
by the end of the year you could do some wine. My father would say we need to wind this thing down probably by the end of the year at least. So people forget we're almost at September, October, November. Yeah, it's December. It's the end of December, so you should really keep your eyes peeled, as they say, and look for other things and other opportunities between now and December. And I'm thinking kind of step off this iceberg. Does that make sense? They're almost saying the more you volunteer for stuff where you go, oh, I'll take that, it's like they just pile more files on your desk. So you got to know when to say when. Does that help? Very much. Yeah. Awesome. Anything going on physically, honey, we can heal for you, work on real quick?
Yeah, sure. I could take some physical healing.
You'd like to what?
I could take some physical healing, yes, please.
Okay, what do you got going on, honey, specifically?
Well, specifically, blood pressure.
Blood pressure, stand up, yeah. I'd go all night with you. They're already telling me that and showing me different things, but it's a radio show. So I don't even get your blood pressures normalized, but if you stand up, face due north, and her blood pressure is normalized. Right now, test weak. It's going to feel like somebody's pulling you backwards. You'll feel the pull.
Yep.
And then I'm going to pull you forward. We're just changing it through spirit right now. And let's normalize her blood pressure, please. Thank you. You'll feel it pull forward. It's going to pull hard. It's all spirit. It's going to bring you back to neutral once it's done.
All righty.
Make sense? Awesome.
Thank you.
I know it's different. You're welcome, honey. We're glad you called in. Reach out to us anytime. It's info@jimmymackhealing.com. Anybody that writes to us tonight, of course, I'm going to send you all of Reverend Debbie's contact information as well, okay?
Will do. Thanks again.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Yes, thanks for listening to the show, honey. Bye for now. We're going to take the next caller in a second, but just so everybody knows, whether it's tonight or the replay, just keep in mind any healings that we have performed and worked on and brought in through spirit tonight. If yours happens to be high blood pressure or even low blood pressure, we're going to normalize the blood pressure like we did for that caller. If you just merely listen to that, it's highly probable you're going to experience some healing as well. So we're going to put that out there for you, and you might be shocked at what will happen regardless of your beliefs. So here we go. Next caller is 516. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, this is Randy from Colorado.
How are you, honey?
Good. I was just wondering who's around me, who's protecting me, any angels or...
Well,
People
Reverend Debbie's
other
sweet
side.
enough to answer that one. We'll see what shows up for you, honey.
Thanks.
Well, God's protecting you for one, and I'm hearing Father, Father, Father. I feel like there's words unspoken with your father, and there's a lot of love here, and I feel that you need to open up to receive. You know how to be the spiritual doer, but not the spiritual being where you're just calm and at peace and open to receive. And Archangel Michael is with you, and they're going to show you by this weekend. It's like they're opening a book and they're showing you the order of everything set up, the information that you're needing. And there's someone here giving me the name Betty. There's someone here giving me the name Mark. And there's an uncle here from your dad's side of the family from long ago, and they're saying family sticks together. And they're wanting to light a candle for you to keep the fire going so that you will continue to move forward in your life and know that the blessings are all around you. So God bless you. How nice.
Thank you.
Wow.
How nice.
Very nice. Very cool.
I didn't recognize names, but the father part definitely resonated.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Later. God bless you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
they might show up for you later, honey. Thanks for calling in. We appreciate you listening to the show.
Thank you.
910 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, this is Pamela calling from North Carolina.
How are you, Pamela? You have a question for Reverend Debbie?
I do. I was just wondering if maybe my dad had a message for me.
Well, you know that he does. And he is so excited to know that you are here and to know that you are open. And he says he loves you with all his heart. He's concerned about all the unfinished business that he left behind. Do you understand? And says they're working in the world of spirit to get things together. And he's very proud of what you're doing, and he doesn't want you to give up. He wants you just to keep moving forward because there are situations and things that are being put together for you, and it's not what you have to do to make it happen. Okay?
Okay.
There's someone by the name of Bobby, and I feel this is somebody on the earth plane. And if you don't already know them, you will very soon. And I feel it's somebody that your dad is sending your way, and this person's going to help you in a really great way. It's an earth angel. They're an earth angel. Excuse me. And you're going to know that God put them there in your path to help you in one of your hardest times in your life. How nice. How nice.
And then is it Bobby as a male or a female?
A man.
Oh, okay.
It's a man. And what do you keep putting off? Your dad is saying, quit putting it off and get doing it. I'm seeing delay around you. And if you jump in with both feet, everything's going to come full circle for you, and it'll really be a great thing. So God bless you.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome. Is there a cat around you? Are you a cat lover?
I am, and one of my ferals disappeared last month during the eclipse, and I've just been really worried about him.
Oh, is there a calico kind of a cat? This cat has more than one color.
Yes, I do have calicos too that come. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm seeing this calico cat around you, and I feel it's a wonderful thing that you do. You feed a lot of stray animals?
I do.
Yeah, so do I. Well, it's a wonderful thing.
I love them.
Me too. And Spirit says there's many blessings coming your way, and they're grateful for the work that you do. You're a wonderful healer, and I feel in the coming months you're going to expand on what you do. And I see you doing a lot of healing with animals as well. So
I would love to be an animal communicator, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I have a friend in Virginia named Karen Wrigley, and she's dynamic animal communicator. And she has a website and all. And long ago when I lost a dog, she helped me to find my dog. He had went to my accountant's office.
So to be counted as your one of your dependents.
Yeah. She's like, oh, you go there all the time, and I'm thinking the dog pound, because he was a criminal. He was a chronic runner. And here he was at my accountant's office being the lead dog while going 5 miles a day with 5 golden retrievers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Little Jack
That's
had
too
a
funny.
vacation. Yep. So,
Love
God
that.
bless you for what you do here. God bless you. Where do you live?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Where do you live in North Carolina?
Ocean Isle Beach.
Oh, cool. Wonderful. Yeah. Well, God bless you.
Very pretty there.
You.
Thanks for calling, honey. Keep us posted. We'll help you any way we can, okay?
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank
you. Have a great night. Thanks for listening, honey. Yeah, folks, keep in mind there's a lot of folks on the URL, of course, listening on the web. You definitely want to call in if you want to have a question answered. It's 713-955-0594. You got to press 1 to raise your hand, otherwise you'll just be listening. So be sure and press 1. 818 is our next caller, California. Hi, how are you? Good evening.
Hi, I'm fine.
Hey,
Good.
it's Carolyn. I recognize your voice. How are you, honey?
I'm doing good today. I do have a question.
I love it. Sure.
I want to get a message from my spirit guide or one of my relatives, either one.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Oh, well, there's a spirit teacher here with you.
Okay.
And there's also a Native American shaman woman here with you as well, all dressed in white leather, the most beautiful dress, as if it's a wedding dress. And she says there are big mountains that you're crossing over, and I feel that it's symbolic of hurdles that you've come over.
Mm-hmm.
And she wants you to sit in meditation so that you can receive the gifts from Spirit, because they're opening these new doorways for you for a new explanation.
Okay.
And you're going to see in the coming month, in the next 2 or 3 weeks, that they're opening a new door for you. And once you walk through that door, I feel that everything will be shown to you, and you'll be like sliding down a hill where everything's coming really fast.
Oh, okay.
Falling into joy and happiness, where you feel like finally coming together. And she's giving me the name Morning Dove.
Morning Dove?
Morning Dove is the name that she's giving me, and I feel that she's somebody new that's standing at a door waiting to work with you.
Oh, okay. That's great.
How cool is that, Carolyn? Wow.
That's cool. I appreciate the message.
I love that. I love that. My brother always comes to me in birds, so I think that's so cool.
That is beautiful messages. Thank you.
How are you feeling, honey? Anything we can work on for you?
No, I'm feeling good. You've
Love
worked
it.
on me and done some great work. I
Love it.
appreciate
Well, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. We appreciate it. That's awesome. We appreciate you following the show, honey, and listening in.
Oh, yeah, it's my pleasure. Thank
Love
you both.
it. Keep us posted. Go ahead, Deb.
Okay.
God bless you.
God bless you too.
Thank you very much. Have a great night, Carolyn. Thanks again. Talk soon.
Okay. Bye-bye. Okay.
Bye, honey. 727 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? We know where you're calling from, at least. Hi, 727. You're on live.
Hello.
Well, hello.
Hello there.
Welcome.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, I didn't know I was on. This is one of your favorite people calling. I just wanted to say to everyone out there that both Reverend Debbie and Jimmy Mack are super, super people. I've known both of them for quite some time, and Debbie is the clearest reader I know, and Jimmy Mack creates and dispels almost anything you can imagine. So if you have not had the opportunity to have one-on-one with either one of them, this is the best time of the year to do it.
Love it. Well, thank you. You're so sweet to even call in and say that. They're going to think we paid you, honey.
Oh, absolutely not. No, you didn't ever pay me. But that's an idea.
That's an idea. Hey, you made it through our thunderstorms? It was really raining hard and windy, wasn't it?
Well, I tell you what, that rain came right up in my patio, and I kept moving in and in and in. It was just really filled the pool, man, filled the pool.
Yeah, a lot going on. Well, we're thrilled you called in, honey. Can we help you with anything at all?
No, not today. I'll be getting with you soon and see Debbie on Sunday.
All right. Well, I look
Will you
forward to
keep
that.
us posted, honey? Yeah. Thank you so much. We appreciate you calling in. That's sweet of you so much. And blessings to you. Thank you. Folks, we do this definitely. I mean, it's a love offering to even be on the radio show. It costs us money, and for real, it's all about us giving help and contribution and giving back to everybody and doing the free readings and the free healings. And, this is just part of what we do. This isn't our hobby. Reverend Debbie and I both, we live it, we breathe it, we eat it 7 days a week. So, we're thrilled you guys are here. We're thrilled so many folks are listening on the call. 713-955-0594 is the number to call in. You definitely want to press 1 if you'd like to be on live. So our next caller is an international caller. Hi, you're on live. You're next. Who's calling?
Hey, Jimmy, can you hear me?
I can. How are you?
Well, greetings from Perth, Western Australia, and happy birthday to the 19th.
Oh, well, thank you. You're so sweet. Thanks, love. Well, thanks for calling in. And what are you like? Are you like plus 14 on the hours there? What are you like, 14 hours ahead?
Well, actually, it's much better since you changed because it's actually 9:30 in Perth now. So,
okay.
And also a shout out, can I say happy birthday to the previous caller, Caroline, your regular, because her birthday is the 22nd of August. 22nd
Absolutely.
of August.
Name them all, baby. It's all good. We're so thrilled you're listening live. It always amazed me. My dad would always marvel over technology and the phones and just all this stuff, and how cool is it we're talking to you and it's the next day there in Australia. It would be Wednesday morning there and we're talking to you. And folks, your last of the day is they had a red moon, full moon in Australia. And my sweet caller here took a picture of it, emailed it to us, and we had it on the Wednesday, TGI Wednesday, the next day in the States. And, of course, it was that following night or what have you. It's just so funny, and so it wasn't even coming out yet over here, and we already had it in our newsletter. So I just think it's so funny. We never saw it on this side, but in Australia they could see it live. Yeah, amazing. Thrilled to talk to you, honey. You have a question for Reverend Debbie? She's incredible, intuitive, and especially speaking with the other side. Is there anybody you'd like to chit-chat with on the other side of heaven?
Well, I feel like my little feathered angels are here because as you've spoken, my native magpie, which is a native Australian bird, has just flown in and sat on the balcony, so that's a good sign. Debbie, can you see anybody from my family of ancestors here with me at all? You said before the other caller that you could see a grandmother. I wondered if I've got any aunts or uncles or someone like that.
Yes. there's a great aunt here, and they're wanting to talk about your mother. Like, mom is most important here. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
there's so much love here, so much excitement, and they're wanting to know what you're waiting for. And they said there's nothing like the present moment to get moving. And they're putting a fire under you as if they're lighting a little light and putting it under your butt to get you going. And I don't even think that will make you move. You're looking at something over and over and over again in your mind, like, I want to analyze it and make sure it's exactly right before I do it. And Spirit is saying, just go for it, just move forward. And you're like, no, let me double check. I'm not sure. And you're over analyzing it. And they're saying, doing it does it. Doing it does it. And there's Archangel Metatron here with you tonight. And Archangel Metatron is so grateful for the healing work that you do and for all the people that you're helping. And I feel that they're going to initiate you to a whole new level of understanding here very soon. They don't have, angel time. They don't put a time factor like it's got to be done by Friday. But I feel there's a real blessing coming your way with Archangel Metatron. And pay attention to the fire under your butt and get going.
It's my mother's favorite song was by Jose Feliciano, Come On Baby, Light My Fire. So that makes
How
sense.
cool is that, right?
Too funny. Too funny.
Jimmy, I was
you
wondering
can't
if I
make
could
this
do
stuff
some...
up.
I could get some healing, and thank you, Reverend Debbie. You're always a star. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, what's going on, honey?
Well, it only happened I've been trying to get through, but since waking up, when I went to bed last night, I've got this lower back pain, and I know you say it's feeling lack of support, and maybe it's because
a lot
the
of
fire
times it's
hasn't
support.
started.
Well, it can be support or money. Yours is money. So my terribly wealthy clients, it's not money for them. It's feeling unsupported by loved ones, but yours isn't support, it's money. So what's going on with that we can change or make different? And we'll work on the back at the same time. We'll do 3 things at one time here. You want to stand up, honey?
I am, and I'm facing north. Yes.
Facing due north. Here we go. So I'll tell you what you do. What's coming through immediately is just go ahead and put your hands anywhere on the back side of your body there, wherever the pain is, and there's some swelling and inflammation. I can feel that too. They're also saying you've kind of worked your fingers to the bone recently, or I see you doing heavy lifting on the horses or whatever and that sort of thing. But be that as it may, we're going to find the weak spot. It's going to pull you backwards. It's coming in now.
Yes, back.
And we're going to release that, disentangle and uncollapse it, surrender it out into the void for her, please. Have her learn all the lessons she needed to from it, release her from the service to it, and let's bring in some positive strength. Pull her straight forward when you're done. Thank you.
Wow. Thanks, Jimmy. I'm forward, and that was good.
Yeah. We're going to do some feminine balancing as well. So you've got some feminine issues and things going on. It's sometimes you got to be the man and sometimes you got to be the woman, and it feels out of balance right now. Does that make sense? It's like you're having to use a heavy hand on a few different issues, they're saying. So let's just balance all that out real quick. I'm just doing it now. It's going to pull you forward when it comes in, love.
Forward. Thank you, Jimmy.
Awesome. Oh, you're welcome, honey. Thrilled to talk to you live. We're just so excited. We're just so amazed when anybody calls in from overseas, and it's so cute and funny and cool to us, So thanks for listening to the show, honey. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you both very much. God bless you both.
Absolutely. And you as well. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Keep us posted, honey. Bye for now. Hey, send us a picture of that bird. Yeah, send us a picture of that bird. I would love that. Yeah, send us a picture. That's really cool. Reverend Debbie, I don't think I mentioned it to you, but in the oak tree next to my house, my brother always comes to me in birds and spirit, and I always see the weirdest birds ever, right? And I'll see these birds, I'm telling you, in front of my house, and I'll take pictures of them, and even the bird people go, oh, they're just not even migrating this time of year. That can't possibly be one of the yellow-headed bunyan, swath-tailed swoonies. And I'm like, well, it is. So how weird is that, right? And so guess what I have in the giant oak tree next to my house? It's so bizarre, is an osprey.
Oh, and, how wonderful.
Yeah, and there's no nest there, and it's a female osprey, and boy, she looks at me walking from my car to the house and, talks and gets up early in the morning, and what in the world do you think that's all about?
Why aren't you bringing her breakfast?
I need to bring her fresh fish, right? I need to go get her some salmon from Publix and lay it up on my roof, and
or a hot dog. Or
hot dog? Yeah, I don't think. I think they catch fish on the fly. I think Granny Ruth would say she'd turn her nose up at a hot dog. So, yeah. I should get her some fish though. At least maybe I'll put some sardines up there. Even wouldn't that be interesting? And I'll have my big fat black kitty cat and a big outside osprey. I think Fish and Game would have a fit if they knew I was feeding the ospreys. But anyway, that's quite funny. What do you think it means from spirit? Any ideas? It's kind of interesting. Like I say, my brother always comes to me in birds.
Yeah, bringing you the message. Because, there's changes in your life, too. I mean, you just had another birthday. You're getting older. And there's new doors opening for you as well. You've been writing like a demon, all these books and programs and MP3s. And it's amazing what you get done. And by the grace of God and Spirit working through you, the doors are just like a revolving door sometimes. It just keeps spinning, So,
very true. Well, it's interesting.
To keep doing your work.
Yeah, I think you're right. Watch me like a hawk, as it were. I think it's quite funny.
Yep.
One of my besties is, my mother calls him the bald-headed lawyer, and he always says, I can't get over how many books you've written and the audio MP3s and all the work you've done in such a short period of time. And I always joke with him, and I said, if I'd had some help, I would have done 10 times as much, right? So thankfully now I've got a great team and a great crew that really, really, really helps me. So they make it so much smoother, But at the end of the day, it's still spirit and an incredible amount of creativity just pours in. So it's really, really interesting. And yeah, love it. Tell folks what you have on tap coming up. Now, you have also healing classes and that sort of thing. And is that,
I do.
I believe
right
it's
now,
on a Tuesday night?
Tuesday nights at 7, I'm teaching Reiki right now, and we're just going to be starting, we're just finishing 1 and 2, and we're going to be doing Reiki 3 in about a month or two. And, a lot of growing right now. And then I also do psychic development and classes and all, too, when we're not doing the healing work. And just helping people to find their path, and opening the doors for them. And when I get through my move, then I'll be glad to have my permanent darkroom back to sit in the cabinet and keep the physical phenomena going with spirit as well.
Love that. That's wild stuff. Yeah, and the church is beautiful. People that haven't been down there,
it is.
Gosh, you've got to go. When is it again? It's Sunday, 3:30?
3:30 at 200 24th Avenue North. I share a church with Church of the Isles.
And that's Indian Rocks, right? The beach?
Rock Beach, yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
It's really a blessing being there. It's really lovely.
Yeah, folks, if you're in the Tampa Bay area and you hear this show tonight or you hear the replay, definitely go check it out because it is amazing. And she gives great healings, of course, and great messages. And I'm always fascinated by the billet service, and people will ask a question and you fold over this little tiny piece of paper, and without ever opening it, the super intuitive folks can give you a reading just off of that, the vibration of whatever you've written in there. And 9 times out of 10, they answer the question. And, gosh, you and I go back to when Moses wore short pants, that, and we've been doing it a long, long time. So it's just quite funny. You've been doing it so long, it's like breathing. I think it's like going to Walmart for both of us, so, but it never gets boring, and it's really a great time to be alive and help all the folks we can. My youngest son brought up a great fact. He believes a great trend. You're going to find this very interesting. And we got a lot of folks listening on the URL, of course. If you want to get in on this live, call 713-955-0594 and press 1. That'll at least notify us you're raising your hand for a question. And my youngest son said, Dad, the latest trend that's going to be coming up is how lonely everybody is. How lonely. They're so lonely. And he said, sure enough, and less than a week later it was on Fox News. And point is, folks are so into their phones, especially the younger kids. I call them kids because we're older now, but the younger folks, maybe 20, 30, 40, whatever, and they're so into their phones, they literally feel lonely. How interesting is that? Because they're just almost ignoring all the human interaction and contact and not going out for except for talking on the phone and going to Facebook and wherever. Isn't that unusual?
Yeah.
I just find it interesting, Yeah, so at one point I think my next audio is going to be called Winter Blues, and I'm going to do lonely and sad and forlorn and every other synonym I can dream up for, any illness, disease, or disorder with all that. And people in general, my mother would say she always felt agoraphobic, fear of huge crowds of people. So, and, I find it interesting, fascinating. So there's so much going on. But anyway, it's all good. Well, folks, we're going to wind down the show. I want to at least give everybody an opportunity to get in here and ask a question all they could. We're so excited to even have Reverend Debbie on the show tonight. And Rev Deb, tell them how to get a hold of you again, the URL on Facebook, also the phone number and the email address that's best, because you're going to want to get a reading and go deeper, folks.
Wings of Grace Spiritual Center Church on Facebook, or spiritualdeb@gmail. And my number is 727-433-3896. And God bless all of you, and let your angels guide you. God bless you.
Love that. Thanks so much for being on the show, honey. We sure appreciate you. Yes. And Reverend Tiffany White Sage-Woman, we love you. Thank you for producing and being our executive producer and helping out. So many folks behind the scenes, and gosh, we really appreciate it. And really, I want to tell everybody, certainly get a hold of us, info@jimmymackhealing.com. If you send me an email, I'll send you all of Reverend Debbie's contact information as well. Most times folks say, well, I couldn't write it down, I didn't remember. Well, you can remember jimmymackhealing.com, and on that you can just go from there, and certainly send us an email. We'll send you all the information as well as the replay link of the show if you happen to be on the show. So appreciate it, everybody. I want to wish you the rest of your life will be the best of your life, and remember to make progress every day. Thanks, everyone. We love you. Have a great night. Bye for now.
If you want to experience moments of joy, excitement, and satisfaction, visit the Honda Summer Spectacular event, where well-qualified buyers can get 1.9% APR on the 2018 Honda CR-V LX, part of KBB.com's 2018 Best Overall Brand. You've just entered car buying bliss.
See dealer for financing details based on 2018 brand inventories from Kelley Blue Book. Visit KBB.com for information.